They were at our gate, calling for our blood.
Let me explain.
Not now.
The fans have been clamoring for a renewed season of the show for its expository story based on the ancient Roman gladiatorial games, which the viewers found very engaging. The series, which is directed by Roland Emmerich, who is known for other blockbuster hits like Independence Day, has managed to create a beautiful but complicated world of ancient Romans where power and politics are waged at the expense of lives in the Colosseum. There have been reports from Emmerich himself with regards to Season 2 making it, but there has been no official green light regarding that. But the director, together with the showrunner Robert Rodat, seems to be eager to continue the narrative. The conversation surrounding the series, accompanied by optimistic ratings from viewers, offer speculation about Part 2 of the series. Let us explore further what is in store for Season 2, what was seen in Season 1, and what will manifest if the show is picked up. Season 1 of Those About to Die has presented a huge number of additional characters, each with their own political, social, and emotional battles. The story develops in 79 AD and describes the vicious essence of a gladiatorial fight, but also exemplifies the politics of the Roman Empire. Most prominently, the season finalized with Domitian, acted by Jojo Macari, being crowned emperor with the assistance of Tenax, a powerful gangster at the heart of the city. Such an ending surely provoked many questions to the audience, especially concerning the subsequent choices of the characters regarding the new order and the new threats. After all, Emmerich has shown his desire to develop the character of Domitian even further, and it is exactly what this phase of the series is about. But he also stated that the second season would have a different timeline, so to speak, like in the film The Godfather Part 2. He has said that he would like to explore the Year of the Four Emperors period, which occurred in Roman history 10 years prior to Season 1. This period, following the rule of Emperor Nero and characterized by civil war, would enrich the plot in retrospect by explaining the circumstances that bred Domitian. Emmerich has actually gone to an extent of making suggestions on how casting of Nero should go, which is a pointer to how far the conception of Season 2 is at his end. In the opening, the first season's finale laid out many storylines that could readily be developed in a new season. Domitian's rise to the throne is particularly dangerous, especially with Tenax pulling the strings in the background. Roman politics was in most cases about betraying, assassinating, and dodging loyalties, especially at such tumultuous times. In the second season, Domitian will probably be portrayed as someone who has gained power but is even more desperate to keep it, with enemies from beyond and even within his own ranks. Even Tenax may face a dilemma resulting from his previous actions, since standing next to a freshly minted ruler comes with the risk of becoming a casualty himself. Sarah Martin's Carla, another crucial character, is also caught in a predicate. Her jigsaw-like personal relationships and political position in Rome present limitless possibilities that may take a different turn in the course of the story, particularly considering the ambitiously scaling people around her. So there's a different story slugged in about Kwame, portrayed by Mo Hashim. After being declared a free man, Kwame opts for the gladiator lifestyle, opening a window to his aspirations and the cost of his ideals. The fact that he takes up the fight but liberates his sister means that his narrative will not be so simple and will develop further in the coming season. Nonetheless, anticipating the continuation of this series is quite pleasant, but there's still no word from Peacock or even Amazon, the two companies that are responsible for the US and world distribution of the show. Nevertheless, thanks to its release, the show has enjoyed success, hitting a high point by placing number 6 on the streaming chart of Nielsen, thanks to 399 million minute ratings in week 1. Even though Nielsen figures only apply to some territories, it is an encouraging sign of the show's appeal. In addition, this has been successfully and widely promoted on various social platforms, making it evident that the series had a global reach. The viewership rating coupled with the social media hype might as well tilt the scale on whether to approve a second season or not. Robert Rodat, creator of the series, has also joined the chorus of those expressing the hope to carry on the story. He even mentioned in one of the interviews that he and his creative team already know how many seasons the show will last, and when asked about it, he noted that the team is literally bursting at the seams to further develop the universe of Those About to Die. Emmerich himself also made a parallel of the second season to Godfather Part 2, when he stated that the audience would travel to the past and present to witness the events of the future as they unfold in Domitian's story. This framing device would enable the series to explain the rise of Domitian, while the characters' journeys are also explored in real time. The Year of the Four Emperors is a time period in Roman history that Emmerich has shown ambition to tell, which can be described as a turning point. All this began with a civil war that erupted almost immediately after the death of Emperor Nero, when 4 different men made their bids to the empire, one after another. The long war ended with Vespasian emerging on top. He is the one who started the Flavian household that Domitian was to come from. Should Season 2 go back to this time, the audience could understand better the chaos that led to Domitian's emergence, creating more substance to understand his reign years. There's a good reason to be thrilled about this combination of Emmerich's interest in Roman history and how he creates films. One fine day, while watching the Series 1 Last Hero, I page myself as a reaction which is response, overcoming the impossible in a very much more balanced, informing and dramatic because it has its challenges. This is a settling of a novel by Daniel P. Mannix. All these twists were there because Emmerich has done his research into ancient Rome, yet he also borrowed elements from modern studio epic sagas like Game of Thrones. Emmerich claimed that he underestimated the impact of the Game of Thrones series, which fueled his interest in the project because it proved that such long and intertwined stories could be told on a television set. It is also quite possible that the second season of Those About to Die would turret, further developing this plane, where the main storyline would be based on a complete drama of power, treachery, and switching faces with one sillies within and outside the characters. In the aspect of production, Season 1 appeared to be an enormous production, with about $140 million being reported as the costs. The fact that Peacock has opted to film and produce such an expensive skin even hints that the streaming service will definitely work toward a second season, especially with the growth potential of the current figures. Ever since, viewers have had a dear love for historical epics, more so for those that are related to Rome. This is clearly observable due to the fact that Ridley Scott's Gladiator 2 is set to be released soon. As Emmerich himself noted, there are a lot of ideas that he has for the future, and Season 2 of Those About to Die has every potential to make a breakthrough. Well, that's it for today. Let us know what you think by sharing your views in the comment section below. For now, make sure that you like our video, subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video. See you at the next one. Stay healthy.